Hi! So I wanted to make a quick video, basically kind of pouring out some memories that I have of my mom. Her birthday is this Friday, and she would have been 52, February 3rd. Cute birthday, little lady. So I just wanted to kind of make a video to just of different memories that I have from when I was little, like with my mom. I remember she used to, when I was in elementary school, she used to take me to school on our horse. We had 2 horses or whatever, and we didn't live very far from school. We lived like a couple blocks or whatever. But she would like saddle up the horse in the morning, and I'd get to like ride the horse to like school, and then she'd like drop me off, and it was really cool because people would be like, "Oh my gosh, like you have a horse." It was the coolest thing. I was the girl with the horse. She'd pick me up from school on the horse, and it was really cool. If I had friends like spend the night or whatever, she always made kind of like an event out of it. So they would like spend the night, and she'd either cook us dinner or whatever. And then it was, I think it was almost every single time I've ever had a friend spend the night. Like we would always, when we wake up, or if we stayed up all night or whatever, she would make us like pancakes and like eggs or waffles and stuff in the morning. So it was like slumber parties were cool at my house. Birthday parties were like an event. Like I don't think I've ever had a birthday party since that has compared to any birthday party my mom has ever thrown for me and my sisters. She would always, even like when my sister was, I think she turned 18, we'd always have goodie bags. She'd give away goodie bags at our parties, and it was always super special, and it was ridiculous. Like I think it made it's gonna make it difficult to top. When we have kids, we're gonna have to like top these birthday parties. There was with birthday parties, she would wake you up in the morning and like sing you happy birthday, and like either bring you like a donut with a candle in it, or like a pancake with a candle in it. It was super sweet, and it always made you feel like really, really special. And every birthday party until we stopped having birthday parties there, she'd always hang up this like happy birthday banner, and then you know like the American flag, like how you would pull an American flag and you put it out on your house like in the flag holder. She had a flag for like almost every holiday. Like obviously 4th of July was American flag. Easter, she had an Easter flag. She had a St. Patrick's Day flag, and then when you had a birthday, the birthday flag went up. It was official, and you knew where the party was at. Christmases, that house was, it was like Christmas threw up in our house. It was ridiculous. Same thing, Easter, she made like, her and my dad were like really, really good at making you believe that there was an Easter bunny. We would decorate like real eggs, and our backyard was like, super big. We would decorate like 4 cartons of, I think it's the 24 dozen eggs, like real eggs. We would dye those all the time. We dye all of them, and then my parents would hide them, and we'd be sleeping, like when we were sleeping or whatever, my mom would, I think she took the dogs or the actual rabbits that we had, and she would put baby powder. We would put baby powder out by like the door where we thought the Easter bunny came through, and she would like take, I don't know if it was the bunny that we actually had or if she took the dog or something, and she would put their feet in the powder, and then she would make a trail. She would make a trail of footprints from baby powder that go into the house, into our room, circle out of our room, and back out, as if the Easter bunny, so that it looked like the Easter bunny had come. She did the same thing with Santa too. So like we thought they were real, and my sisters obviously knew, like they knew that Santa and the Easter bunny didn't really exist. I don't know how old they were when they figured that out, but this is a little, I'm not embarrassed by this actually. I believed that Santa Claus existed until I was a freshman in high school, because my dad always said like once you stop believing, he stops coming. So I was like, psh, unbelievable. And I remember my sisters sat me down outside and told me that Santa wasn't real, and I cried. Yes. So she used to be an aerobic instructor for the city of Henderson, and she worked like Tuesday, Thursday nights or whatever, and she would let me go with her to her aerobics classes, and I would like do the aerobics with her. And so I am actually recording a video with like memories and stuff about mom or whatever. And I'm trying to think of some memory stuff that I would call you so you could share some. Okay, go ahead.
Some of the memories that I think about when I think about mom are how excited she used to get when it came to Disneyland or any type of family vacation that we went on.
Mm-hmm.
How excited she got when we were up at the cabin and just how, like, at ease she was.
I forgot about the cabin.
Well, I mean, the cabin was kind of, we never went on fancy vacations.
Yeah.
But we went to the cabin. And when we went to the cabin, it was like our place.
Yeah.
So, you know, swinging on the tire swing or collecting wood and transferring it when it was cleaning time.
Yeah, I remember that.
Other things that I think about are, you know, breakfast in the morning. That was a really big one.
Yeah.
Watching movies. So that was the first place that we ever saw the movie The River Runs Through It.
Was what, at the cabin?
Yeah, the old version of Tron. We watched.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Roasting marshmallows. But what I think about the most are the trips to Duck Creek Village and Astonmere and Duck Creek Lake.
Yeah.
Just like mom in her little vest, fishing next to dad.
Yeah.
On our birthdays, we always got breakfast in bed with a candle in
Yeah, that's what it was. I couldn't remember. I remember one year she put a donut. She like had a donut and put a candle in it.
Well, and parties, like even when we were 16, 17, it's like if we had a party, we still had loot bags.
Loot bags?
I had loot bags at my...
Wasn't it your 18th?
Like at my graduation party.
Graduation party.
My graduation party.
It was your graduation party, that's what it was. I couldn't remember.
When I think of mom, I think of her teaching me how to clean the horse hooves.
Oh, I remember. I forgot.
I also think about, because when we first got the horses, we had dirt roads.
Yeah.
So when we first got Spirit, mom, right in the center of Mountain View and Longacres,
mm-hmm.
in the dirt road where it's like the section where the roads cross, mom used to run Spirit in circles with the lead rope.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that. I think I wasn't born, probably.
You don't remember that?
No.
I think it was called.
Remember her candy drawer?
Oh, yeah. Always had a candy drawer.
Always had candy in the drawer next to the bed. Hot tamales
were a big thing.
Laffy Taffy.
Next to the bed.
Laffy Taffy.
And in the door on the driver's side.
Yep.
Like in the little pocket on the driver's side.
Well, and when we'd go like school shopping for like clothes and everything, she always had to have like candy with her.
Oh, yeah. Well, the other thing that I think about with mom is I think about going to swim lessons. And
I do remember that.
Like hearing her cheer from us behind the net. It's like you couldn't see the way that the net was set up. You couldn't see where she was sitting.
Yeah.
But you could hear her voice.
Yeah. And
you could hear her yelling big arms. And then after swim lessons, we used to get to go and pick a sticker.
I do remember that. And we would get a grape.
We
would get a grape soda.
Yeah, a grape soda.
That's so funny.
Grape soda or Minute Maid. Because they had Minute Maid in a can.
Yep.
One of the most distinct memories that I have of her when it comes to food is black-eyed peas.
Oh, yeah.
And how black-eyed peas come from Purple Mountain. And to get us to eat them, she told us that with every bite of black-eyed peas that we take, you became more beautiful. And she would cover her face up and open her hands and we were in awe at how beautiful she looked, and then we would do it every bite that we took, and
I remember
every bite
that.
we got more beautiful.
I remember that. I forgot about that.
Something else that's good to talk about is Easter. Like, every holiday was a big deal. You know, it wasn't just Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Like, Valentine's Day was a big deal. Easter was a big deal. It was so big that Mom took chalk and flour and stuck Cinnamon's foot in it and would put it around.
That's who it was. It was the cat. It was the cat.
Yeah.
No, I talked about how we had like flags. We didn't just have an American flag. We had like holiday flags for like every holiday, especially for like birthdays.
Well, and she kept everything.
Yeah.
Like, all of the projects from preschool up, the art projects, those were a lot of the decorations that we used in the house.
Yeah.
In, like, the kitchen area. And then I also, a very distinct memory that I have is sitting down and having dinner when it was so normal for us, but a lot of our friends didn't do that. But we sat down and had dinner as a family at least 5 nights a week.
Yeah,
you know, whether that
when we
was
were younger.
Whether that was having picnics in Mom and Dad's bedroom on the floor and watching a movie.
Yeah.
Or sitting at the table eating. Like, it was always as a family. And that was super important to Mom.
Yeah.
And I also remember her telling me, because she always used to put makeup on right before Dad got home.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I always looked at it as she said that, you know, a good wife, you know, always wants to look good for her husband and wants him to come home to a clean home, and, you know, good wife should take care of herself.
Yeah.
Not just for her, but for her husband.
Yeah.
I remember sitting in the bedroom watching her at the vanity.
Yeah, with her little beauty mirror.
Yeah, putting on her makeup.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Alright, bye. One last memory I have is she took me to see Leann Rimes when the Stardust was still open. And it was like mommy-daughter date night. And I remember like being so excited going, and we got all dressed up and all fancy for it. We got there, and we got our own little like dinner booth. It was super cool. We got our own little dinner booth, and then she let me get like a drink, and we sat and we watched Leann Rimes perform. And then afterwards, I got to get a CD and signed by Leann Rimes, and I still have it. The cover was signed, and so our song from there on became Leann Rimes' I Hope You Dance. And forever until the end of whenever it is for me, when I hear that song, I always think of my mom. And I know that she's looking down on my sisters and I know that she is so proud of us, and she wouldn't want us to be sad, and she wants us to just grow into strong, loving women. And I really hope that we're making her proud, and I think that when I look at my sisters and I think with her passing, the way that we've handled it is really, really well, and we could have like veered off completely off course and handled it in a way that would have just been to try and numb it and get rid of it. And I'm so thankful that we didn't do that. So I'm proud of us. I'm proud of my sisters and I. That's pretty much it. I just wanted to make a video of some memories of my mom, and then I'll always have it. And she was an amazing mom. And as tough as it is not having her anymore, I'm so thankful that I had her for as long as I did. And I'm so thankful that I had the type of, like, the mom that she was, and how involved she was in our lives, and how excited she was with the tiniest things. And she was just awesome, and I would hope everyone could have a mom like her. So, happy 52nd birthday, Mama.